In this video, we will solve a recurrence reducibility problem. In this problem, we are given a two integer x and y, where x is always less than y, and we have a function f of x comma y. If 0, then it will give you x. If 1, then it will give y. For other, it have a relation like f of k is equal to 3 times f of k minus 1 and 2 times f of k minus 2. So if we do like f of 0 is equal to x, f of 1 is equal to y, then f of 2 will become 3 times of f of 1 minus 2 times of f of 0. Then you can see that the relation is f of 2 is equal to 3 times of 2x minus 2x, 3 times y minus 2x. Similarly, if we put 3 times of f of 2, then it will become f of 3 is equal to 7y minus 6x. So if you go, then f of 4 will become 15y minus 14x. So f of 1 is equal to y and f of 2 is 3y minus 2x and f of 3 is 7y minus 6x and f of 4 is 14y minus 15y minus 14x. So relation is very simple. If you can see that the coefficient is 1 here, then coefficient is becoming 2 times of previous, which is 1 plus 1. Then again, if you take 3 times 3 into 2 plus 1, 3 into 2 plus 1, same. So relation is, if you start from I is equal to 1, then it will become I will become I into 2 plus 1 every time, like here 1 into 2 plus 1. So if you, and also the one relation is m is equal to, if you see, f of k is equal to m, we have to return any pair of x comma y such that f of k is equal to m. So if we suppose this is f of k, then f of k is z times, suppose if you replace coefficient with z, then it will become z times of y. Like here you can see that if you replace this with z, then it will become z times y. F of k is equal to, let me change the pen, f of k will become z times y plus minus z minus 1 times x. So if we do iteration on z and y, and z value will incremented always by 2, so we can simply iterate I from 1 to 1e9. That will take only log of 1e9, which is less than 32. So outer loop will run only 32 times, which you can say that z value will iterate from 1 to 1e9. That will take only 32 iteration. So, and also we will iterate y from 1 to n. We will check every y. So if we replace this, this equation will become m minus, like if you move this, then it will become z minus 1 into x is equal to z times y minus m. So we are doing same thing here. X value will I into y, like here z is I. So if you replace z with I, then it will become I into y minus m. So, and x value will become, then if you move z minus y on this right side, then it will become I minus y minus m divided by z minus 1. So we will check it will divisible by I minus 1 and x value must greater than 0, because here x is greater than y and also x is greater than 1. So if that x is less than y means satisfying the condition, and x is greater than 0, then we will print x and y. And also we have a base case is if I is equal to 1, because we cannot divide x value minus x value divided by I minus 1, it will give you undefined. So we have to, for that we have to return 1 comma m, because for I is equal to 1 we have the, like f of 1 is always y. So we have to just check one value must be greater than 1 and m value must be less than or equal to n. And other base case is like f of 0 which is x. So for that we have to return m and m plus 1. You can think about the base case. For other, just you have to simplify the function. Thanks for watching this video.